What's going on, you guys? Zaid here on ZSPN, and I want to give you all my thoughts and my opinions as it concerns the Lakers versus the 76ers tonight. As you all know, guys, the Lakers did lose to the 76ers 115 to 109. Um, you know what, guys? Let's just get right to it. Let's talk about Brandon Ingram coming out with a double double tonight, averaging a career high 26 points and 11 rebounds. Um, Guys, he was just explosive tonight. He was basically the only, other than Kyle Kuzma and possibly, oh, not possibly, Jordan Clarkson, and you can make the argument that KCP stepped up his game, but other than that, the rest of the Lakers, didn't really show up. I'll get in more in detail of the rest of the Lakers players tonight, but let's just talk about Brandon Ingram right now. The guy was just explosive tonight. I'm not sure what type of goal he had in mind tonight, but like I said in my couple of videos ago, that sure there has been times that Brandon Ingram has not stepped up his game, but at the same time, these were the certain games that we can basically prove that Brandon Ingram is the future for the Lakers and the future star in the making uh, in this league. So nothing but respect for Brandon Ingram. The guy has proven himself as one of the greatest uh, players on this team. So great job from Brandon Ingram, averaging a triple double tonight. I expect more out of him in the next game to come, and good job from Brandon Ingram. Kyle Kuzma, there's no words to explain what type of player Kyle Kuzma is. As you all know, guys, he averaged, I believe, 24 points and 7 rebounds. The guys, he's just unbelievable. I mean, I'm gonna keep on saying it. The guy has really blossomed to a great player ever since the summer league. I mean, the guy is just on a different level, averaging also a career high 24 points and 7 rebounds. The guy is just on a different level. And you know what, guys? He's not going to disappoint me at all. And you know what, guys? You can make the argument. This is just coming from me. If you guys have a different theory of this, but you know what? Kyle Kuzma really shows that he is a better player than possibly Ben Simmons. Maybe I'm going too far with this. I might be having backlash of this down the line. But you know what, guys? It really shows. I mean, there's a lot of comparisons between the two. So, nothing but respect for Kyle Kuzma. He's basically the steal of the draft, and I will be shocked if he doesn't get the first team all rookie. If somehow he gets the second, then I might make a rant on in the next video of mine if something happens, something like that to happen. But other than that, guys, Kyle Kuzma showed up. Nothing but respect for the guy. I mean, the guy really showed up, and I expect more out of him during the season goes on. KCP averaging 12 points and I think 7 rebounds. Guys, I will put the stats of all the Lakers tonight, of what they performed tonight, and I'll definitely put the stats on here. Um, he showed up as well, technically, only scoring 12 points. I think he was, other than Kyle Kuzma, was the only Laker out there who basically had his 3 point shots go in. I mean, the rest of I'll get to Lonzo Ball in a minute, but yeah, basically all the Laker players out there did not make a three that went in. Okay, other than Kyle Kuzma and KCP. I mean, which really gives you sort of doubt of what the Lakers were doing out there tonight. I'm not sure what was going on in their minds out there, but other than that, guys, Kyle, not Kyle, KCP, just really showed up out there. Not should have expected more out of him, but at the same time, he did show up. So, great job from KCP. Now, let's talk about Lonzo Ball. A terrible performance out there. Okay, guys, this is the type of moment right now that I just have to say that Lonzo Ball, I'm not sure what's going on with the guy. Okay, the guy has been stepping up his game. I mean, this was the type of game that he should have showed up. I mean, 0 to 6 from the 3 point range and 1 of 9 from the field goal line, only scoring 2 points and 5 rebounds. Now, I do not want to exceed my anger with Lonzo Ball, but you know what? Because he is still a rookie, okay? The guy can still progress and prove during the season goes down. Possibly we can see more greatness out of him possibly next season. I'm not so sure. But come on. The 76ers was the type of opportunity for Lonzo Ball to prove that, you know what, maybe he can win the Rookie of the Year, which is right now possibly doubtful for Lonzo Ball. But guys, I'm not so sure. Maybe because guys, he didn't play the fourth quarter, and not even Brooke Lopez as well. So, and I'll get to Brooke Lopez in a minute, but I'm not so sure, guys. Maybe he's just having an off game. Maybe we'll see something better out of him in the next game. I'm not so sure, but I just really thought that the 76ers game, Lonzo Ball will probably lit it up, but somehow he didn't show up at all. And technically, he really didn't in the fourth quarter, so he only played for the first, second, and third, and that's it. Maybe not the third. I'm not so sure. Luke Walton didn't play Lonzo Ball in the fourth quarter. That's how I know. I mean, he only played for 21 minutes. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on with Lonzo Ball, but he really needs to get his act together and prove that what, you're the leader of this team. Show that you're the leader of this team. I mean, I'm not so sure, guys. Comment down below, give me your thoughts about it. But right now, Brooke Lopez. He also didn't play in the fourth quarter, maybe because of his performance. I mean, come on, you're a veteran, you're an all-star. Why you didn't step up? Why you didn't guard Joel Embiid out there? I mean, come on, what is going on with Brooke? I mean, the guy only scored 6 points, and I'll put his stats on here, but I think he had 4 or 3 rebounds out there. The guy, he didn't show up at all. I mean, at least he could have averaged 15 points out there. He couldn't be on the level of Joel Embiid, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm not sure what's going on with Brook Lopez as well. I mean, I was really shocked that Luke Walton didn't put him back in the game. I think he did put it back on the game in the fourth quarter, possibly 1 minute left of the game, something like that. But other than that, he didn't show up. He didn't show up either. So I'm not sure what to say of this, guys. The starters didn't show up. other than Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, which he was excellent out there alongside Kyle Kuzma as well, and KCP. Those were the only three starters that showed up. The other two, what happened? What happened out there? Um, let's talk about the bench. Like always, Jordan Clarkson stepped up his game and showed up as well. Like always, since the season has started, the guy will be in the conversation of the Six Man of the Year talk. I mean, the guy has really showed up his game, scoring 20 points out there. Um, just came out of nowhere in the third quarter and just let it up. So um, the guy is just unbelievable. I don't think that he will ever fail at the backup position and prove that he is a great player that he is a 2 point guard, and you know what, he's an amazing player. Nothing but respect for Jordan Clarkson. Uh, Here's a surpriser. What we saw out there. Uh, how about Andrew Bogut? I mean, sure, he only scored 6 points, but he had 10 rebounds. I mean, talk about a backup center to perform that sort of way, having 10 rebounds and 2 blocks. I mean, the guy really showed up. I mean, what I saw a glimpse out of him was the second and third quarter. The guy has really showed up uh, from the bench as a center for substituting for Brook Lopez, which he was a no-show. The guy really showed up out there, and we need to see more out of him if he's going to perform this sort of way. Maybe increasing his scoring wise, but other than that, 10 rebounds is really impressive for Andrew Bogut. We need to see more out of him that way. Um, Julius Randle, uh, I believe he only had 8 points, and like I said, I'll put his stats on here. He had 8 points, and sadly, he got fouled out with six personal fouls out there. So he just needs to control his foul troubles out there. I'm thinking about some other players on the bench that I don't know. Corey Brewer was out there, but I don't think there was enough that he can contribute out there for possibly a lead um, in the fourth quarter. But other than that, the Lakers overall, guys, some of them showed up and some of them didn't, and you know who I'm talking about, um, which is really sad. Had to give a lot of props to Joel Embiid out there. I mean, the guy played as a superstar. Okay, the guy is on a different level. I believe he averaged a career high 46 points out there, and I believe 10 to 11 rebounds. No, correction, guys. I think he had 15 rebounds out there. I'll put his stats on here as well. I mean, Joel Embiid really showed up his game for the 76ers. Ben Simmons also. Um, Guys, they have the like a young core out there that has a lot of talent, and they could be in the future a great threat in the Eastern Conference, and they're doing a good job out there. I mean, they really schooled the Lakers out there, but at the same time, um, the Lakers also shut up too. I mean, they came back in the fourth quarter as well. I mean, they battled so hard just to um, get the type of performance that they wanted. So, other than that, guys, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff, and give me your thoughts and your opinions about the game tonight. That did you guys had problems with Lonzo Ball out there and Brook Lopez, or did you guys think that we should have won the game? I'm not so sure, guys. Give me your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. I really appreciate the love and support you guys been giving me on this channel. Nothing but nothing but love for all of you guys. I really appreciate every single one of you. So like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Peace.